Beau Akey joins us for his second development camp right here in Edmonton. Beau, welcome back.
Thank you.
And maybe take us through the day so far, how much you're enjoying the start of
A lot, yeah. It's been a long season. It's really refreshing to be back here. Even when we're working hard, it's still refreshing. So, yeah, it's been great. Good day so far. Hoping to play some pickleball tomorrow and some golf on Friday.
Before I ask you about your season as a whole, let's go back 1 year's time. Maybe take us through some of the takeaways from last year's development camp and even rookie camp in September, especially playing in Penticton.
Yeah, no, I definitely learned a lot. Like, this whole organization has been great to me. They've coached me through everything. They've taught me so much stuff, and I can't thank them enough for especially last year. It was a great eye-opener to the organization, to the NHL even. So, yeah, I can't thank them enough for last year, and I'm super excited to be back.
And how about the one preseason game you were able to suit up in? How special was that?
That was special. I remember just looking up on the bench, just looking at the crowd, and I was like, wow, this looks way bigger in person. So
that's awesome. I know you wear the number 86 with Barrie. Maybe take us through the backstory. Why number 86?
Honestly, there isn't a backstory.
Okay,
it was pretty random. I was just looking through. I wore number 11 because it was my birthday all through minor. And I just figured I'd switch into Barrie, and felt like a high number was best for me, so I went with 86.
All right, so the reason why I ask about the number 86 is because to at least start the year in Barrie, 86 was all over the score sheet. Maybe take us through the start, and then obviously you had to go through an injury and the process that it kind of took to getting back here and healthy.
Yeah, obviously I was hoping to, come off a high coming back from camp. I was feeling great, and then played a good bit of hockey there for 20 games, and unfortunately got injured, like you said. But yeah, it was a good kind of cool down for me, especially because I had been battling like injuries with the same shoulder for a while, and it was really nice to have that refresher to be able to recover fully from an injury for once.
What did Beau Akey learn most about himself last year when he was unfortunately on the shelf?
I learned a lot. Yeah, I definitely learned a lot more about hockey being up there in the stands watching a lot more NHL too, being on my couch a lot. So, yeah, I learned a lot. Seeing the game from up there it's a lot different than being on the ice, and it allows you to get that perspective from like a coach's perspective of, hey, like, you need to get your head up a bit more, and you can kind of visualize those plays that the coaches are talking about. When you're sitting up there in the stands. So I think I can take a lot of things that I've seen from in the stands and factored into my game.
Would you say mentally you've grown the most in terms of since being drafted by the Oilers last summer?
I would say, yeah. I think I've become much more mature of a person. I think opening my eyes up last year at camp, seeing how mature those NHL guys are, seeing Connor, Leon, seeing how dedicated they are, and then to go on a slide there at the start of the season and have that dedication. They push all the way to Game 7. It's an incredible story from them, and then me seeing that as a prospect, it's even more incredible to see the best players in the world having that type of dedication to the game.
We've talked a lot about the mental reset, and good job on that, by the way. But how about when you were in the lineup to begin the OHL season? I mean, you look like a different player. Where did that come from? Was it just confidence? Was it just experience? Maybe take us through that.
Yeah, it was definitely the spark of confidence being here. The organization, they gave me a lot of good feedback, and they allowed me to go into the season with a high and have a good headspace and really want to get better and have that development year. It was unfortunate that I couldn't have that development year, but I'm really looking forward to getting back on the ice and having that development year.
What were some of the primary takeaways from last September when you had to go back to the OHL from the Oilers?
I think the maturity of the game, how you just see how mature it is here, and you want to bring that maturity back to junior to try and work on that, and so you can come back here right now like I am and be more mature and help these guys out here at camp that just got drafted and teach them the room and stuff. And I know it was a big part of my coming in here. I had guys like Beau teaching me a whole bunch of different things, showing me where everything was. So that's just all I'm looking to do now.
How closely were you watching the Oilers this past June?
Oh, very close. It's not. It's once in a lifetime you see a team that year, in the organization. organization with go to a Game 7 in the Stanley Cup Finals. So it's pretty special.
What does the next year look like for Beau Akey?
Just looking to be myself. I'm looking to, go into the season on a high. I know it's been a rough season, but my head's good, and I'm really looking forward to getting back to hockey.
How much are you looking forward to walking out of those doors out onto the ice this way for a preseason game here at home ice?
Oh, that would be a dream come true. Playing in that one last year, getting that taste of the NHL, it's special for sure.
Beau, thanks so much for your time and have a great summer.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.